Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm gonna give you guys a car tour. So I'm gonna go through three things. I'm gonna go through the process, number one. I'm gonna also go through my options, and I'm gonna go through the features of the car. So come along, I'm off to the car park and let's see how it goes. Let's go. I told you I was going to bring the new car tour soon, and here it is. So I'm going to go through three important steps. Number one, I'm going to go through the process of getting the car. We'll probably sit in it and have a quick chat about the process. Number two, I'm going to talk about my different options that I had, like the main options that I looked at, you know. And then number three, we're going to have a quick chat about my favorite features in the car. Okay, so let's go in, let's go sit down. So I got the car from Evan Holshaw. I can never pronounce the name of that dealership correctly. I went alone, but I definitely say that's probably a mistake I made. I should not have gone alone. I probably should have gone with someone else. But to be honest, there was literally no one available to go with me, so I just firmed it and went alone. Took 2-3 hours. I definitely made a few mistakes at the dealership, in the sense that I probably could have saved more money on the car, but I didn't really speak up. That's another mistake I made. I'll probably make all the mistakes I made for another video, like whilst buying my proper first car. And when I got to the car, to be honest, it was quite dirty. So I had to tell the dealership that, why is it so dirty? And they were like, oh, they can clean it up for me. Bit annoying, you know. I would have expected the car to be all clean and ready for me. Both the exterior and interior was a bit dirty, which was a bit weird. But they cleaned it all. I think they had a valet or whatever it's called, and then they cleaned it all for me, which it was good. Typical dealership. They tried to sell me different add-ons on the vehicle and all sorts, and yeah, I wasn't having it. I was not having it. I just kept saying no, 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 no. I don't want it. But the only thing I did take on was like this 2-year warranty, so they had quite a good warranty on it. So I just thought, yeah, I'll take it on. It was kind of like for like mechanical and like electrical failures, just so obviously if it has any issues I can just take it back to them, they'll get it all fixed and sorted for me. It also came with like a free MOT, so I think the MOT is due sometime in like October, November, so about that August time I'll take it back down there, get the MOT all done. And yeah, the dealership just tried convincing me to spend more money, but I was like, nah, I'm not spending any more, apart from the warranty that I got. But the overall experience at the dealership, I'd say I knew what I wanted. I went there, I got it all sorted and left with the car. And yeah, they really do try to sell you things, but you really need to stay within your budget. I already knew how much I wanted to spend, especially when you have to consider your road tax, your insurance, because you're not just buying a car. You buy a car, you get the road tax, you get the insurance, you have to get breakdown recovery, which could be rack AA. I go with rack. You probably see from the video that I'll drop before this video. Your fuel monthly, that's going to be at least like 100 a month or something. So you really need to stick within budget, and it's really hard. It's really hard to stay within budget when you're getting a car, especially your first car, because you know you want to splurge, you want to get something nice. But I'd say the best decision I made was getting what's called a Dinger, you know, my Nissan Micra I mentioned earlier, as a first car, because I just drove that around carelessly, and that's what really taught me to drive a car, the feel of a car. I didn't really mind getting my Dinger hit, my Nissan Micra hit, but yeah, it wasn't the most flattering car, but it was a good experience, I definitely say. So I definitely recommend getting a Dinger as your first car. But then in your second car, you can save up, put a bit more money in, you know, get something a bit nicer. So that was the process of getting the car, and yeah, I'm gassed. Part 2 are my options. So like when I was looking for this car, knowing fully well that my first car was like a really shitty, terrible like Dinger, I really wanted something a bit nicer. I had a budget, it was kind of like between 10 and 20. So I just thought, okay, what second-hand car can I get between that budget? So the cars I considered were like the Seat Leon. I'd look at some Lexus, the Lexus CT, Ford Focuses, because it was really popular. I always thought they had big boots, but they really don't. The Hyundai, kind of like an Uber type of car. Yeah, my dad wasn't really a fan, which is fine. The Mercedes A-Class as well, and some others. I didn't really go with the Hyundai and the Toyota Mini, because they kind of just reminded me of like Uber cars, and I didn't really want something like that. And then I also had a look at the boot space for like the Mercedes A-Class, the Volkswagen Golf, the Ford Focus, comparing all of them. To find out, my biggest surprise was the Golf had the biggest boot space, and that was definitely a selling point for me, because obviously, if I'm getting a hatchback, I kind of want it to have a big back. So obviously this had the biggest of the three. So it was another reason why I was kind of like, yeah, I don't mind getting a Golf. And at the same time, the amount of recommendations I got about Volkswagen Golfs was crazy. Like everyone I spoke to in uni were all like, oh, get a Golf. Spoke to some friends at work, they were all like, just get a Golf. Even in uni, like Uni of Leeds, looking around like the cars around, all you really see are Golfs, like really old Golfs. And why is that? It's just because they're so reliable. The engines don't fail. My old Nissan Micra was not reliable. That actually broke down like 4 or 5 times. I ended up spending over $1,000 on repairs within a year, which was crazy. But I just wanted something reliable. Also, I watched a lot of YouTube videos to know the best engine size to get for myself. So I think these Golfs also come in like a 1 litre. There's 1.4 maybe, 1.5, 2 litre. Then you've got the R's, you've got the GTIs and those sports editions. I'm not really fussed. As long as the car can get to 70 in like a decent 8 seconds, I'm calm. You know what I mean? I don't need a sports car. Don't really care about all that. And those drink so much petrol as well. Like, I'm just a uni student. Have mercy. I'm not trying to, spend all my SFU on fuel. So that's why I just thought 1.5 is the sweet spot in between. And many YouTubers talked about how the 1.5 TSI Evo S8, which is my model, how it's got quite a good MPG, which is the miles per gallon. So that's basically like how many miles it can take when you fill up the tank. Right now, to be honest, I do a lot of motorway miles, so I probably should have considered a diesel. I'll probably end up doing more, within town, a bit more short distances, and that should maybe help my MPG on this car because it's a petrol. So those were really my options, and that was one of the main reasons why I just thought I don't mind going with a Golf. And my dad as well, he came to the UK and he saw Golfs around, and he was just kind of like, he really likes them. So he got nostalgia because when he was a kid, his pastor's son had a Volkswagen Golf. Now, Volkswagen Golfs, I don't think they're common cars in Nigeria. So I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why it stood out to him as a really nice car. So when he came here, he was kind of like, you know what, those Golfs are really nice. I want to get one of those for you. And I was like, I don't mind. I really don't mind because they're really beautiful. Also, specification-wise, apart from this TSI, there's also the GTE and the GTI and the R. R and GTI both sports, performance. I'm not fussed, I don't care. But the GTE, that's the electric version. So it's got a touch of, it's a hybrid. It's got a touch of petrol and it's got a touch of fully electric. You can go both ways. It did sound right, just being able to plug in your car at home, charge it, and then drive, and you'll have really low, you barely use fuel because you could probably just go fully on full electric all the time. But the issue with that was, I had a look at the boot, and the boot was significantly smaller compared to the other options. Compared to this, I think this is 355 liters, if I'm not wrong. I'll confirm that for you guys later. And that was another reason why I chose this over the GTE version. Also, I wanted something at least a 1.5 liter engine. I wanted something stronger than the 1.2 liter that was in my first Nissan Micra. Mainly because I wanted something a bit stronger, more power. So that's why I went with this 1.5. There were some 1 liters, a bit cheaper, but I was like, yeah. YouTubers told me to stay away from those 1 liters. They're probably really good, probably get really good MPG and the likes. But for me, I just wanted something a bit stronger. I think this can do like 0 to 60 in probably about 8 seconds, something around there, which I'm completely fine with. Alright guys, let's have a quick chat about the features of the car. So I'd probably say one of the main features that I love about the car is the adaptive cruise control. I'll show you on the dashboard later when we sit back in. If you switch the adaptive cruise control on, what it does is you can take your foot off the pedal and the car will literally just maintain a certain speed that you set. So it just kind of makes like driving on the motorway 10 times easier. Especially now that I think I gotta go to London in like 2 weeks. I'll literally just set the adaptive cruise control to like 70 and then it will literally just go 70 all the way down the motorway, which is sick. Second one is the auto headlights. I really like auto headlights. In my first car, my Nissan Micra, that shit was long, having to switch on the headlights and switch them off every single time it got to like 7 p.m. and it got dark. But these have these auto headlights. I'll show you when we also sit in exactly how to switch them on and off. But that's another feature that I really wanted and what I've got on here. Also, I think the bodywork is just sick. Guys, look at her. I think the bodywork is sick. Like, I think this car is such an aggressive looking car. Look at those 16-inch alloys. These 16-inch alloy wheels just look beautiful. Like, personally, I just think it's a good looking car. Compared to other Germans, to be fair, other Germans are also kind of nice as well. But I think this is probably one of my favorite looking German vehicles. I'll be real, I don't really like BMs. I'm more of a Volkswagen or Mercedes kind of guy, but hey ho. And also, I'd also love to show you the tail lights. So when you press the brake at night, the tail lights look gorgeous. They look beautiful. You're gonna have a quick look at it right now. It's not on, but I'll show you a clip of the tail lights at night, and that shit goes hard. But yeah, let's sit inside and I'll go through some other features. This is the auto headlights over here. So obviously it's off now, but then once you put it on here, it switches on and off automatically, which I think is a sick feature. Like, it's one of the features you don't really know you need till you get it, or when you don't have it. Also, with the screens, you can also lower the left mirror. So if you look at the left mirror over there, you put the car in reverse, that left mirror can lower down to help you see the curb. So when you want to park, it literally makes it 10 times easier. Like, these are things you don't even notice till you get the car. It took me a while to figure out how to sort it out because most Volkswagens are on the other side because it's German, isn't it? So I'll put, if you guys really want to know how to lower your left mirror, I'll put on a tutorial for you guys. I don't mind. So now the adaptive cruise control, how does it work? So if you just look here, it goes green when you switch on the adaptive cruise control on, and this is how you can control it. So you can set it, you resume the speed, and then you can reduce and increase in fives, and then you can also set the distance between you and the car in front. If you want your car to stop really like far away from the car ahead of you can set that. The more comfortable you become, you don't really want to be really far behind other cars, especially on the motorway. So with me, I'm quite comfortable, so I've set it really close because I'm quite comfortable with the car. I trust it. It brakes in time, it looks all good. So that's how to use adaptive cruise control. If you ever wanted to know a bit more, you know who to come to. Also, boot size, I think it's 355 liters. So yeah, it can take a lot. It can take a lot of space. You probably can't see. I hope it's not too dark. But yeah, it can take a lot of space, and then you can easily push both seats down, nice and easy. And to be honest, yeah, the interior, I think the interior looks quite nice. I feel like it's got like a timeless look. It's cloth, it's not leather, but I still feel like it's got a timeless look. And I prefer cloth because it just feels warm. Like, the UK is cold enough. I'm not trying to sit in my car at like 9 a.m. in the morning and then my bums gets cold because it's leather. So yeah, I think the interior is timeless. You know, like, you're never gonna look at this interior and be like, oh my god, it's boring now. I love the look of the Golf. The Mercedes interior is also really nice though. That was definitely something that got me considering the A-Class instead, but I just kind of felt like this had a bit more features. Also, the Mercedes one, 2019 model, I don't think it came with adaptive cruise control standard, so you probably need to pay a bit more, get like the premium package to get adapt ACC, but I really wanted ACC, and this is literally the standard model, and it's got what I want, ACC, which I think was quite important for me. It was one of my requirements, right? I wish I could have lane assist on this, just so it can also help you keep you in lane on the motorway, because I'm doing quite a lot more motorway driving now between my Unicum and my house, right? But this has not got lane assist, unfortunately. Interestingly enough, the boot of this car is actually bigger than the Ford Focus and the Mercedes A-Class. That was interesting, and it was another one of the reasons why I really wanted to get this car. It's got Bluetooth, obviously, CarPlay as well, obviously. You got your sat nav, massive entertainment screen. It's got your dash cam and everything. This version is the SA version, so because it's the SA version, it also comes with navigation built in, so you can literally just tap a few things, get navigation anywhere in Europe, UK, wherever you want to go, you can go. The feature, it's got sports mode, eco mode, and another mode. I only keep it on eco mode mainly because like I'm not trying to like spend money. I don't really care much about the feel of a car. I don't care how sporty it feels. I'd rather just save on petrol, save on fuel, and drive in eco mode. So budget was between like 10 and 20, yeah. Insurance, guys, I've been driving for it. I've had my license for a decent 2 years. I've got a 1 year no claims discount or bonus, whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm still paying over £1,000 for the year in insurance. They don't trust us young drivers. I'm 21 and I just want to drive a car. I just want to drive a car to uni and back home. Yeah, I'm paying over £1,000 a year. It's stupid. But yeah, no, it's definitely expensive. I'm with Hastings. I do have a black box, unfortunately. This black box makes it a bit cheaper on myself, like £400 cheaper. It's a bit annoying with them tracking how I drive. Any little break, they're like, oh, you're braking too hard. Anytime I'm speeding, I don't speed. I don't condone speeding in any shape or form. I don't condone that in any shape or form. And if they cancel your insurance, you just find it a bit harder to find next insurance. So yeah, road tax as well. That's about 190 or 195 pounds a year as well. Then you get your rack breakdown as well. So there's a lot of things you got to consider. So it's really important that you know what your budget is and you stick to your budget when you're buying like your first car and shit like that. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about my car or anything, just comment that down below. I've got you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you guys on YouTube. We're a community. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later in the next video. I've got Tyler the Creator tomorrow. I'll probably drop another vlog. Peace out. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What the hell? This is some spooky car park. This is John Lewis car park. We're here at literally like midnight shooting this video. We're shooting this video at midnight because like it's usually packed, but hoping no one's here. And yeah, there was literally no one here. We had a whole floor to ourselves. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.